I want you to think about a door you've walked away from. A door you looked at, thought about knocking on, and then turned around. Maybe it was a literal door to a potential employer, to a mentor, to someone you needed to apologize to. Or it was a metaphorical door, the apply now button on a dream job, the send button on a vulnerable email, the decision to finally ask for help. If we are honest, it's usually not logic. It's not a clear no. It's a whisper. A social script that plays in our heads that says, don't be a bother. Don't be needy. It's late. They are busy. It's not the right time. You are asking too much. We have been trained in the art of polite retreat. We are going to travel to a dusty, ancient village at midnight where a man is about to teach us that the most powerful, spiritual and practical force you can wield is not talent or intelligence or connections. It is something much more raw, much more disruptive and available to everyone. It is shameless audacity. The scene is set by Jesus himself. It's a story about asking. A man has a friend show up at his house, journey weary and hungry. Hospitality in that culture wasn't optional. It was sacred. But this man has a problem. His cupboard is bare. I have nothing to set before him. So he does the logical thing. He goes to his friend's house. But there are 3 problems. The first is, it's midnight, the hour of rest, privacy, darkness. The second is, the door is locked. In a one-room house, that means the whole family, kids, animals, is asleep on mats on the floor. The third is, his friend is in bed. The system is shut down. The business hours sign has been flipped. Now, put yourself in his sandals. What's the respectable, polite, reasonable thing to do? Go back home. Apologize profusely to your guest. Explain the situation. I'm so sorry. It's so late. Everyone is asleep. It's just not the right time. You make do. You offer water. You promise breakfast. The need would go unmet. The guest would go unfed. The sacred duty of hospitality would fail, all in the name of being polite, of not wanting to inconvenience anyone. This is where most of us live our lives, in the space between a real need and a real fear of being an inconvenience. And we let the fear win. We go to bed hungry, and we let our guests go hungry because we didn't want to wake anyone up. But this man, he's not reasonable. He stands outside that locked door in the pitch black and he knocks. Knock, knock, knock. From inside, a groggy, annoyed voice. Go away! The door is locked. My children are asleep with me. I can't get up and give you anything. It's the response he expected. It is the no, the rejection, the it is not a good time, the we are not accepting applications, the maybe next quarter. This is the crucial junction. The moment 99% of prayers die. The moment 99% of dreams get shelved. The moment 99% of asks are rescinded. You hear the no, you feel the embarrassment, the shame of having asked, and you slink away. You decide they must be right. It must be too late. It must be too much. But this man, he knocks again and again. He's not arguing. He's not making a better case. He's not explaining the urgency more eloquently. He's just creating a persistent, inescapable Rudimic reality. I am not going away. Jesus says the friend inside will eventually get up, not because of friendship, but because of the man's anadia. This Greek word is the core of the story. It's been translated as persistence, but it's stronger. It means shamelessness, boldness, audacity, a refusal to be shamed into silence, a refusal to let social embarrassment trump tangible need. The man outside is operating on a different set of rules. He has decided that his friend's comfort is less important than his guest's hunger, that the awkwardness of the ask is less important than the necessity of the need. He has embraced a radical idea. It is not shameful to need. It is only shameful to let need go unmet because we're too polite to ask for help. We think the world operates on the economics of fairness, or talent, or who you know. But often, it operates on the economics of friction. Systems, people, bureaucracies, even God's spiritual economy, they have inertia. They are designed to say no as the default, to preserve energy, to maintain the status quo. The first no is rarely a final verdict. It's a test of your resolve. It's the system's immune response, seeing if you're a real threat or just a passing germ of an idea. Your audacity, your shameless, respectful, persistent knocking is the force that overcomes that friction. It changes the cost-benefit analysis inside the house. The sleeping friend does a quick calculation. Cost of getting up, temporary discomfort, grumpy kids, lost sleep. Cost of not getting up. This knocking will continue all night. I will get no sleep. This is more annoying than just solving the problem. Your breakthrough often waits on the other side of the moment when the cost of ignoring you becomes greater than the cost of helping you. Your job is not to make them want to open the door out of the goodness of their heart. Your job is to make it impossible for them to sleep until the door is open. This applies to prayer. God is not a reluctant sleeper, but the parable tells us something about the nature of heaven's economy. It rewards holy bother. It honors tenacious faith that won't take not now for an answer. Career, that mentor, that investor, that client. The first no is the start of the conversation, not the end. Healing, knocking on the doors of medical answers, therapeutic breakthroughs, even when every instinct says to give up. Relationships, the courageous, persistent pursuit of reconciliation, even when the door seems bolted shut. Audacity is not entitlement. Entitlement pounds on the door and demands, "You owe me." Audacity knocks and declares, "I believe you have what I need, and my need is too important for me to walk away." So what's your midnight? What's the need so pressing that politeness is now a luxury you can't afford? Who is the guest in your life? Your dream, your calling, your family, your own future. There is going hungry because you are afraid to ask for bread. Name your empty cupboard. Be specific. I need wisdom. I need opportunity. I need healing. I need $5,000. I need a second chance. Vague needs get vague answers. Identify the locked door. Who or what has the bread? Is it a person, an organization, a skill within yourself, God Himself? Go to the right door. Knock and redefine your shame. The voice will say, "It's too late. You are not qualified. They are too busy." Let that feeling come and then knock anyway. Decide that the shame of an unmet need is greater than the shame of a bold ask. Embrace the rhythm of the knock. Don't knock once and call it faith. Faith is the second knock, and the 10th, and the 100th. It is the rhythm that says, "I am here, I am not leaving. This matters." The world is full of sleeping houses and hungry guests. It is full of people who have accepted no as the final word because they value their own dignity over the destiny in their care. You have a choice. You can tiptoe back to your empty house and offer an apology to your future. Or you can plant your feet in the darkness, lift your feet, and introduce yourself to the night as someone who knocks. Do not mistake their sleep for your no. Do not mistake locked doors for empty rooms. Your need is your warrant. Your audacity is your authority. Now, go wake something up.